my God, it's a combination of very disorienting and surreal and off the charts amazing.
That's what Andrea Ghez says it feels like to get a 2 a.m. wake-up call from the Nobel Prize Committee.
I was just thrilled, surprised, over the moon.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
In fact, it was the early moon landings that first inspired the UCLA professor to study astrophysics.
You know, that was the first time I remember really thinking about just the scale and the enormity of the universe.
She is enthusiastic, she is exuberant, she has a sense of wonder about her that even at a young age was apparent.
Judy Keene taught thousands of students during her 40-year career in the science department at the University of Chicago Lab School. Ghez, a 1983 graduate, stood out.
Well, I realized how lucky I was to have a female science teacher because, in fact, she was, for a long time, pretty much the only female science teacher I had. At some point, I think I decided I wanted to go to MIT and being told, oh, they don't admit girls. And going to talk to Ms. Keene and being so upset about this. And she just had a great response. And she said, well, if you want to apply. What's the worst thing they can do? Say no?
MIT's answer was yes. A PhD from Caltech then followed, then UCLA, where she's been a professor of astrophysics for 25 years. On a career trajectory that brought her to 14,000 feet at the Keck Observatory in Hawaii, where she harnessed the power of the world's largest telescope to explore the possible existence of a giant black hole in the center of the galaxy.
I wrote my first proposal, and actually it was turned down.
Ghez persisted. She captured her first image in 1995, another in 1996.
That's the key to this experiment, is actually showing the motion of stars, looking at how stars move as a way of revealing the presence of a black hole. So a black hole has strong gravity. Stars should orbit the black hole for the same reason that planets orbit the sun.
But there were skeptics in the scientific community.
Taking the lesson from Ms. Keene, you just keep going.
She went on to develop enhanced optics that allowed her to better visualize the stars' patterns as they orbited the high speeds while seemingly kept in line by a powerful gravitational force, evidence of a supermassive black hole, 4 million times the mass of the sun.
Today, compared to where we were in the beginning, we've increased the evidence for supermassive black holes by a factor of 10 million. Now that's not an incremental change. That's a transformational change.
The mother of 2 boys and one of only 4 women to win the Nobel Prize in Physics, Marie Curie among them, Dr. Ghez says her mission will always be to inspire future scientists, just like Judy Keene did for her at the lab school.
I've always felt quite passionately about encouraging young girls into the sciences, and I think that just being a role model and being visible is such an important way that you can encourage the next generation to go forward. So having more of a platform to do that is super exciting to me.
There's a lot of hard work in there, and you can't kid yourself about that. But if you want to really apply yourself and do some interesting stuff, this is an area to consider.
Dina Baer, thank you. There's much work to be done. Dr. Ghez wants to probe gravity and the environment surrounding the supermassive black hole.